It's called the Golden Kilometer, and for good reason. City officials say this stretch of prime beachfront property in Tel Aviv has seen nearly $500 million of real estate transactions in only 4 years. Estate agent Ayel Hartogs gives me a bird's-eye view of one of the hottest plots in town.
Here, the moment high rises came up with very high exclusive apartments, the market immediately reacted by starting to buy them up.
At ground level, one gets the sense of the rush to meet demand from the wealthy diaspora that want to own a piece of Israel. We're seeing some eye-popping numbers in Tel Aviv. For example, in this apartment building, on the 17th floor, not even the penthouse, they sold a 600 square meter apartment for $38,000 per square meter. That adds up to $23 million. In the same area, this apartment of 300 square meters is on the market for $10 million. The demand is prompted by a boom in Israel's high-tech capital and a renovation of the waterfront.
They said, hey, we have an asset. We have an excellent beach, excellent weather, we have excellent food here, excellent restaurants, we have excellent... Why people are not coming here to enjoy themselves?
The answer, in part, was here at the Namal port. Ganit and Udi Kasef won the contract to renovate a huge space which sat idle for nearly 50 years.
This project started a real revolution. After this project, many mayors come to us and say that, oh, I want the public, make to us a place like the Tel Aviv port.
This effort helped create the city's new vibe.
Tel Aviv now is a very young city, and this is partly the success of Tel Aviv because it draws in young people, creative people, to become part of what is Tel Aviv.
Old empty warehouses or hangars are today filled with retailers. One of them is home to the city's first organic market.
At the beginning, the port felt to me like it's a bit isolated, but looking back, it was really a perfect choice.
Let's give you a sense of place. Namal Port is in the northern half of Tel Aviv with a golden kilometer in between. We're now in the southern port of Jaffa, the bookends, if you will, of the city. Adam Greisman is an estate agent here in Jaffa, showing what, the older side of town, would you say?
Oh, this is the ancient side of town. Yeah, what we see here is very, very different from anything that we're going to see in Tel Aviv.
Jaffa remains as it always has, a fishing village built in Ottoman times. Grisman introduces me to this entrepreneur who bought 2 properties to renovate and sell. You get the sense of the history with the stone, and then you get the modern touches on it on top, which is brings it into the 21st century from the 17th century. Asking price for a 180 square meter duplex with a view of the port, a cool $5 million. Whether it's old stones or modern homes, it's a spot on the waterfront, which comes at a premium. John Defterius, CNN, Tel Aviv.